Hello, hello, friends. It's time for National Scrapbook Day with Craft Some Joy, our official kickoff party. Woohoo! So, hello. Happy Tuesday, my friends. It's so good to see you here this Tuesday morning or afternoon, wherever you are, or maybe it's Wednesday if you're in Australia. But it is so always good to see your names. And thank you, Jerry, for yes, it's party time, Jerry, for hopping on and saying hello. Victoria's here, Lorraine is here. Thank you so much, Kim, for just hopping on and joining in the fun. So I have a lot to talk about today because I have been working behind the scenes getting ready for National Scrapbook Day. And yes, I've had this collection for almost 2 months now, and I can finally say it is finished and I am ready to share my creations with you. So I am so excited to kind of give you a little preview today. I'm also going to talk about what you're going to need in order to do this workshop with me, where you can find it, and kind of a little bit of the scheduling because as usual, I'm always hoping everything will be here right when I need it, but that doesn't always happen. As we all know, right? So thank you all for just saying hello, Suzanne. Yes, you made a live. Welcome. Joni's here. Rebecca, Dina is here. Sherry's here. And Sherry, I don't know what's going on. I cannot get my emails to go through to you. So something weird is happening. They just keep getting bumped back. I am sorry that is happening. Mary's here. Hello, Bobby, Carolyn. So good to see all of you guys. So let's just jump in and get to the good stuff. And hey, yeah, there's Belinda. Woohoo. And Nell is here. Welcome, Nell. I know you're just getting back into scrapbooking. That's so fun to see your name pop up. Okay, so I just want to sit here and chat with all you guys, but we have stuff to talk about. Okay, so let me just move over to my desktop and give you a little sneak peek. And, I kind of debated, do I share publicly the designs and then, or do I just keep it all a secret? And it's like, oh, no, you can only see like a corner. That's all you get to see. But in the spirit of sharing, I thought what I would do is actually share the designs that you will be learning how to create in the classroom, because actually there's a lot of cutting involved. There's a lot of detail and there's a lot of components to these designs. So I'm just going to say, if you enjoy taking my classes, then you will enjoy this workshop because it is my classic kind of scrap some joy style in creating these layouts. And I always kind of it does take me a while. I have to sit with a collection every once in a while and just kind of let it soak in and go, what is it that I want to create with these papers, with these, different embellishments? And when I first saw this collection, I kind of struggled with it a little bit, honestly. And I was like, well, I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do. But you get started little by little, things happen, pieces fall into place. And then I just put the finishing details on all the pages because typically, as I like to do, I like all the little details, every detail. So it wasn't that I just wanted to, give you these beautiful titles, but I also custom made some sentiment stickers to go along with the titles for these pages. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. And then also, but first, I'm going to give you a sneak peek, and then I'm also going to talk about everything you need. Now, I do this in the classroom as well, but if you're still wondering, do I have what I need in order to take the class? I thought this would be also a good time to talk about all the materials and tools that you will need to complete these pages. So the class is designed where we are going to create a title page and 4 two-page layouts. So as you can see, you've been kind of looking at this title page that we will create together. And when you start looking at what I create, you're going to notice there's pieces in here that are not part of the Creative Memories collection for National Scrapbook Day. And that is because I tend to kind of look for things that I can add in and layer and add all the little components to these, for the finishing touches. So just like on this title page, this title, the sentiment sticker, and the layering shape is all something that I've included in my little bundle. So just a little sneak peek. My bundle and everything is now available on my website. So I'll be sharing like how you get to the class and also how you get to get the bundle if you would like in a minute, but I want to share my pages first. But this is the little NSD 2024 kit that I've created. So you can see it's got the titles in here, all the custom layering shapes that you're going to see on my designs, and the sentiment stickers that are printed in brown because, everything has to be matchy-matchy, right? That's just the way I roll. Okay, so that's the little custom kit that will help complement all of these pages. So when you see, little extra things, you're, where did that come from? Well, that's from me. Okay. And Belinda's like, yeah, I ordered as soon as it went live. I know. And I haven't even finished. I'll talk about the classroom too. I've got my first video up, but all the rest of those videos, I just need to put some finishing editing on those, and they're all going to be posted and ready to go for you by tomorrow morning. So I'm so happy. It makes me happy to see you guys excited about these classes. So this is our title page. And then we are going to do this plus 4 2-page layouts. So let me give you a little preview of what those pages look like. And then, like I said, we're going to come back and talk about all the tools and goodies. So our first layout, let me see, I got to make sure I put these in the right format here. So one of the things, as you know, how I like to design is to give you a lot of options for your pictures. Your photos are the star of your pages. So whenever I approach a design, I always like to give you a lot of different options for your photos. So let's just take a look at this one, for example. And this is a journaling mat. So you can actually take this and move this over here if you want it, or move it down here, depending on where you're going to put your photos. I just kind of, give you suggestions. But if you look at the layout, basically I'm giving you so many opportunities for photos. You can put a couple 4x6 here. You can do a 4x4 here and a journaling box. You can do some, let's see, let me grab some more 4x6s over here. You could do a portrait. You could do all the different sizes, right? I'm just kind of digging into my box over here. You could do some journaling. I'm going to do like, well, you've got a journaling box here, so maybe you want to do another little 4x4. I just saw one over here, right? So just that quickly, these are kind of typical favorite sizes of photos, right? And so you can see that's how I design my pages. I'm not going to say, put a photo here, put a photo there. I want you to print your photos, add peekaboo pockets. There's plenty of room to add peekaboo pockets, and create your layouts in the way that supports your photos, right? So this is all just kind of a base strategy, but the decorations and the, layering and everything is kind of all around it based on adding all of your photos. So one thing I want to mention here too is that in the NSD collection, I did not use the cardstock in my layouts, meaning if you want to take those cardstock, like if you want to prep your pages and say, oh, I know I do like to have, places like, oh, I like that format that Lauren just did. I'm going to put 2 6x4s, 1 4x6, 2 4x4s here, and another 4x4. You can cut your cardstock and prep that in place because you have a whole pack of cardstock that are not on our pages. And so you can prep your layouts with that cardstock and have plenty to, ready to go when you're ready to scrapbook your pages. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And yes, oh, happy Derby week from Kentucky. I love it, Carrie. Oh my gosh, the Kentucky Derby's going on. How fun. I lived right across from Santa Anita racetrack for years. And so, we always would hear the call of the horse races and all that. It's so fun. Okay, so that's the layout number 1. That was the first 2-page spread. And then let's look at layout number 2. Actually, I don't think I have these quite in the right order, but this is another layout. And once again, you can see I've given you that interior space for your photographs. So let's just take those same photos or, layout photo templates, and we can you can see how popping them right back in, you've got lots of room once again for some photos. Okay, so you can do this here. You can move the journaling box. Say you want to move that down a little bit or move it up, and then tuck another photo over here. There's so many things you can do, right? And maybe I want to tuck that photo under there and put my journaling over here. I've got room here. And then this, I would actually maybe even tuck a little 4x3 over here. So, or this way. So there are plenty of options for photos when you get to this stage, once you've created your pages. And again, adding peekaboo pockets just gives you a lot more opportunity for adding more photos, right? And if you didn't want a 4x4 here, you could also put a 4x6 would work right here as well. Okay, so you could do that, and then maybe put a 4x4 and a 3x4 over here. So lots of different, formats. You can just play around with how you want to put your photos on these layouts. But again, you can see it's a lot of fun creating and getting all of these pages set up. So on this layout, we have this little cluster going on down here. These, again, custom layering shapes, sentiment stickers, titles, that's all included in your little bundle. And then I go step by step how to create all of these different parts to your layout. Okay, so here's layout, the third 2-page layout. And once again, you can see I did the same kind of idea where you can just come in here and put your photos wherever you want to put them. Whatever format. This one looks like it might be better horizontally. You can move your journaling box wherever you want that to go, and still have lots of room to add in your photos. So I don't know, maybe I just put that one right there. I like that. There we go. So there's a layout that you can do with adding your photos to this 2-page spread. And if you look, there's a lot of clustering going on here. And so I would take you step by step how to do all of those little details. And a lot of these are custom pieces that you'll find in my kit, like these little white daisies and some of the layering pieces that I've added in here. Okay, and again, a custom sentiment sticker in brown for completing your title. So this one says, follow your path, your heart knows the way. All right, and our last, let's see, wait, I missed one. That's 2. Where's our last 2-page spread? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm missing. Oh, here it is, right on top. And our last 2-page spread is this one. And this was a really fun one to create as well, because we're kind of getting into some more tools and patterns with this. And similarly, as we were just showing, you can do the same kind of layout. This one actually gives a lot of room for photos. Look at how many photos you can put on here. I'm just kind of playing around. Let me get another 4x6. Look at that. You could do another horizontal, maybe a 4x4 over here, and still have room for a journaling box. You can move this wherever you want it to go. And this has a cute little title that says moments up here. And then I created this little sticker that says to remember a lifetime. So that is the fourth layout. You can kind of see all the different detail. I even give you little layering shapes that are little wood logs. So cute. Give you a place to kind of anchor your embellishment clusters together and all the little detail work. So we go through the way I typically teach a class. There are not handouts for this class because I want you to create with me and kind of follow along as I teach you. So I'm not going to just throw handouts in there that anybody can grab and, kind of go, you know, go off and kind of teach it on their own. I want you to kind of have this classroom experience of creating these layouts with me. But I promise that I take you step by step through all the cutting, and it's not hard, all the cutting and the punching that we have to do. And then we come back and create all of our pages. In fact, this time I've got it down. We make little kits in the Power Project folders or Power Project sleeves. And, so basically you have that all set up and ready to go. Each pocket has what you need to create in it. And so it comes together really well and super easy to create. So let me just go over a little bit about tools, and I'll come back and, my templates are cut out from a template material, and I have a DIY video on my channel about that, Bobby. So if you're interested, it's not the exact formula that I use for the templates in my shop, but it's close. So you can kind of get an idea from there. And you can just search for that on my channel. So let me just quickly go over, because I know I always get questions on, well, what do I need, Lauren? What do I need? So we are going to use some tools, and if you don't have these, you can, think how, now that you've seen the pages, you can think how you might substitute those to kind of fill in what you don't have. But I used the, this is called the Jumbo Square Frame. So this one, and you can see we use every piece of it. So here's that outside frame for the Jumbo Square Frame. And then we use the inside, on some other layouts. And actually there's bonus. We will have some leftovers. Okay, so there's some leftovers and a bonus pouch that I have you make once you're done with all the layouts. Oops, hang on a second. Where this is our bonus pocket. So each layout, we create pockets with everything that we need to create the layout. And then you'll see we have the bonus. And I'm going to have you hang on to this, because on Friday, during Friday night scrapbooking, we are going to use these for some bonus projects. And I did share that in the classroom. And so you'll get to see what those bonus projects are. But it's a couple borders and journal box, and we'll be doing a card or two. So that's for Friday night scrapbooking. So these are the leftovers. There's not a lot from the whole kit that we're doing. But what was I going to mention before that? Let's see. So you will need to keep all the pieces. And if you don't have this pattern, you can use the one that's reversed with the waves on the outside. It's just that it'll look a little different. So we're going to need the large circle pattern, the frame pattern with the red blade for both of these. We're going to use the forest mushroom punch and the spring flower punch and the square punch. So those are the punch tools that we're going to need. I'm also bringing in the Creative Memories hole punch. If you have it, that's great. If you don't, a standard hole punch will work just fine. Your scissors, we are doing some fussy cutting. So if you notice some of those designs, you're like, where did that come from? Well, it's fussy cut, and I'll take you through it. All of your adhesives, actually, I put this in here to remind me. Your multi-purpose tool, your pickup stick, all that good stuff. Your silicone mat. I mean, we do a lot of sticking. So make sure you have that. Your adhesives, we're going to use repositionable, regular, precision tip glue, and of course, tape chips and foam tape and foam squares. So all the goodies for our adhesives. And let's see, I think, yep, that's all of our tools and adhesives. Now let's talk about the actual consumables, the products that we're going to use for the class. Okay, so I hope you have all of those. Like I said, if you don't, you can just think about how you might, looking at the designs, how you might modify what you have to go with that. So what I want to mention is right now, there is the Creative Memories customer bundle that is available still on the website. And I actually have some on the way getting shipped to me for my shop that I am including in the ultimate customer bundle to have everything that you need to create these pages that I just shared, plus my NSD kit that I've created for you. And what I haven't mentioned is I did use some of the components from the NSD 2024 card kit in these layouts, because if you open the card kit, it's so fun. I really love these cards. They're super cute. And if you just want to get the cards by themselves, you can do that also. But in the card kit, you get everything you need to create 3 cards, but you also get this little bonus. And there's epoxy stickers. And you guys know I love epoxy stickers. So when I saw this, I thought I had to include it in the layouts. Now, it's totally optional. And I talk about that in the videos. If you don't have the card kit and you don't want to buy the card kit, just leave those little pieces off. But I did use some of the epoxy stickers in the card kit. So the ultimate bundle, I've included the cards, and then I had a limited supply. I was able to get my hands on of the NSD photo polishing cloths. They're the orange and dark blue. They were gone like that. I mean, just gone. So what I'm doing is, if the first folks who buy this bundle, you're going to get the polishing cloth for free in your bundle. But I'm so sorry. I only have a limited supply of these. So when those are gone, they're going to be gone. We can't get any more. But it's the same kind of polishing cloth as the white and blue. It's just recolored to the orange and dark blue for National Scrapbook Day. So this is the customer bundle. Everything you need here, and I don't have a full map pack. Those are on their way. But you get the map pack, the card kit, my NSD bundle, the layering embellishments, the NSD embellishments, the die cuts, the 25 pack, project booklet, project recipe with the sticker. This also has 2 sheets of cardstock, the accessory paper pack, and the NSD cardstock sampler pack. So all of this is kind of what is in the ultimate bundle. Now, if you get it from Creative Memories, which they do still have, I think the map packs were running low. I'm not quite sure how many of those are left, but you will get everything. The customer kit comes with everything except the cards, my bundle, and the polishing cloth, of course. Okay, so you can get this, and then if you just want to do the add-ons in order to do the class, it's your choice if you want to add the cards, which I'm using the bonus embellishments. And then I also do have my bundle, my NSD bundle, available separately. And we are working on packing all these up as, it's quite a bit. So there's 5 titles in here. And as you can see, I use some of them in here. Some of them I'm going to be sharing in the bonus projects that we're doing on Friday, but there's a few little extra goodies in here. Most everything else goes on those layouts that I just shared. So this is available separately if you just want to grab this and use those to complete the layouts if you've already purchased the customer bundle. Okay, so I've tried to make everything kind of separate, or you could get the bundle however you want to do it. Now, let me mention, I know there's so many projects going on for National Scrapbook Day, including, there's a project recipe booklet that you get in the kit, which uses a lot of the different pieces for the layouts here. And the same for the project recipe. There's a layout that you can get in here. So if you've already done those and you've already started cutting this up, you will probably need a whole nother set if you want to take my class and do all my pages, because as I shared with you, there's not a lot left when we're done. This is all that's left from the project recipe and from the accessory paper pack. There's just some scraps. And then there are a few map cards left, but we do get into a lot of the map cards as well. Okay, so if you're, kind of wondering, oh, I don't know if I have part of a collection, you are going to need quite a bit of it to complete these pages that I've created. So you can think about how you want to, kind of divvy up, as well as I know this weekend is the virtual crop NSD in the virtual Creative Memories virtual crop group as well. So there's going to be more projects in there. So you just kind of make your decision on how you want to go about creating with all these fun materials for National Scrapbook Day. So, it's kind of up to you how you want to do that. But let me come back to the chat and just see if I missed any questions. If I have you guys here available. Hello. So there was that fun little preview. I hope you liked it. And yes, so Belinda says, so if you've already purchased, if you want to do 2 of these, then the little bundles that I have, if you want to make 2 sets of those, like for maybe 2 separate albums, you're going to need 2 sets of these, because I do use pretty much everything in the kit. Great questions. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay. So thank you, Kathy. I have to talk with you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Okay. Let's see. All right. And welcome, Melissa. This is your first live. You had the day off. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay. Anybody else have questions that I missed? I'm trying to make sure. I'm just scrolling through. Where can you order the NSD kit? So let me just check over to that and do a quick screen share. So I'm going to share 2 things that you can do on my website. The first is where you get the class. And the class is when you land on my website, craftssomejoy.com. In fact, I'll go back there. You will see, the big hello. And then at the top, it says home, shop, join, classes, blog, login. So the classes, the classes is where I am putting all of those classes in my new format, which is you log in and then that class is in your account, ready for you to access at any time. So here's the brand new National Scrapbook Day with Craft Some Joy. And as I mentioned right here, all the lessons for the class will be available starting tomorrow morning. Now I'm giving myself till tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to have it finished by this afternoon. Everything's recorded. It's just a matter of doing all the last minute touches and putting all the lessons in the classroom. But there is the beginner lesson already in there. So you can actually go in and kind of poke around a little bit. And then the other place that you can go to get the products is in my shop. So if you hit the shop button, there's the drop down and you click on Scrap Some Joy shop. And then you'll see this is where I have this week's featured product. So National Scrapbook Day, and that this link actually is going to be to the video that you are currently watching. So how's that for looping back? And then the bundles are down. If you just scroll down a little bit, the NSD bundle with the free polishing cloth, and that is going to ship on Friday. Unfortunately, I got stuck in all the sale orders. And so my order is taking a little longer to get to me. And I'm going to have all those bundles ready to ship out on Friday. And all the other ones like the NSD, these and the card kits are available to ship immediately if you already have, say, all the other project recipes and kits and everything. So you can kind of see that's where all the products live, is in the shop. And you always want to kind of check back in and see what else is new, because I am adding new things to the shop all the time. And, just give a quick scroll and check it all out. Okay, so any other questions? I'm going to come back to the live now and just see any other questions. Okay, I think hopefully, Judy, I hope, did that answer your question? So the class is under classes and the kits are in the shop. So kind of two places you can go to go get those goodies. Okay, so hopefully that will answer your questions. And my ultimate kit, Margie, I hope that, question. I hope that answered your question. So my website is it's not it. My website is craftsomejoy.com. And actually I did put the links. If you are on YouTube, if you just hit in the description that little more button, I have the link for both the class and the kit right there. And if you're on Facebook, if you go above the video, the links are right there above the video. So that could just take you straight there if you need. And Belinda says she checks the shop daily. I know, because there's always something I might be putting in there. So thank you for asking, Margie. And Mary says, when purchased the kit last month, but it didn't have the die cuts. Have bought the cuts. Yep. So hopefully that answered. Mary, you can get those separately. So if you just go to the shop, my Scrap Some Joy shop, and scroll down, this is the ultimate bundle that I was mentioning. Here's just the layering shapes and titles and sentiment stickers for all the pages. And then if you wanted those little extra, you can see that's what those trio card kits. So you can make those 3 cards and then use those little bonus elements as I did in my pages. But that's totally optional for the trio card kit. But I do have some of those in stock as well. Okay, so you don't have to get the whole bundle all over again, just, those 2 pieces if you want to add those on. And those are all in my shop, craftsomejoy.com. And then if you hit the shop, the first line on the shop, okay, is my shop. Hopefully that helps with navigating where you need to go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed our little fun kickoff with for National Scrapbook Day with Craft Some Joy. I am super excited. It takes me a while, like I mentioned in the beginning, to get every little detail the way I want it. And sometimes I just, I have to have everything just so. And finally, I'm happy with the layouts and the pages. And I hope you have as much fun as I had creating them. I hope you have as much fun creating them as well. So, and let me know any other last questions. Found it in the shop. Okay. All right. Good. So, I hope if you take my class, you enjoy it. If you go into the virtual crop group and do other projects that you enjoy it. But this is the season for National Scrapbook Day. Typically it's that first weekend in May and it's a big to-do. But I have a big to-do this weekend that I wanted to get this class ready and prepared for you. And that's why I've been kind of rushing to get everything done. But my little Audrey, a lot of you have met Audrey online here with me, is graduating from college on Saturday. So we have got family plans all this weekend. After Friday night scrapbooking, I will be booked with my family. And so hopefully we will have, get you guys all prepared and ready. And then you can enjoy your weekend as well as, I'll be out there on the west side of LA, supporting her and having some family time. So yes, okay. And Mary says, are we supposed to have the class done before this Friday? So that's a great question. And I know because if you wanted to get that ultimate bundle, it's not even going to ship until Friday. And I'm so sorry about the timing on that. I was hoping to have that earlier, but as I mentioned, I got caught in the sale from Creative Memories. And so my order has just been delayed. And so the idea is the bonus projects do need to be done after you complete your pages. Okay, so the order of completion is, yes, do your pages first, do the class first, and then what we have left over, we are going to be cutting that apart and creating the bonus projects. So the idea is if you don't have the kit, if you can take the class, if you have the supplies, you can get those done before Friday, and then you can do the bonus along with me. But that Friday video will be there for anyone and everyone to watch. So at your own pace, whenever you finish the class first, then go back and you can rewatch Friday Night Scrapbooking as I recreate those bonus projects for you. Okay, so that's the idea. And thank you to, I know the years went fast. Oh my goodness, so fast. So thank you for all the congratulations. We are so proud of that girl and have a lot of good things coming. My older daughter's birthday is also coming up, and a lot of moving, kind of coming home from school and moving to new places. So we've got a lot going on behind the scenes here in the Hines family, but I am so happy to have National Scrapbook Day ready for you so you can enjoy it and have some fun this weekend. So I will see you Friday for Friday Night Scrapbooking, and we will be doing those extra bonus projects. Right, Shannon. I know, lesson learned for next year. Don't do the pages until I come out. And I apologize once again for being kind of late on the draw, but yeah, it does take me a while. I don't design quickly, I guess I should say. I put a lot of thought behind my designs, and so sometimes it does kind of take me a while. As some of you know, you need to wait for me, and I appreciate that. So it is ready, and I hope you enjoy it and have some fun. Thanks so much for hopping on today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I've got some more work to get all those classes ready for you, and I will see you on Friday. Okay, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.